Hey, what's going on? Another week. Gonna try to do this a little early. Hopefully, won't have annoying neighbor interruptions like last week. So far, no new neighbors, so it's been nice and quiet. It's been wonderful. Probably next week, depending on how hot it is out, I need to do something with these multiplying onions. As you can see, I don't know, this is what, week 6 or 7. I'd have to go back and look. Most of them are doing real well. Some of them are a little slow, like this one's barely poking out. This one still alive. And like these here in the middle, these definitely have to get transplanted. If you look in the 5-gallon buckets, these are going crazy too. So I've got more onion tops than I know what to do with. But trying to continue and propagate them. So even these, which is there anything in there type of scenario, these all have something in there. I think this one is probably the puniest out of all of them, so can't complain about that. Not a lot of updates going on. Cucumbers are struggling. I'm getting like 1 or 2. It's just been too hot. The beans, they're a nightmare. I'm actually thinking about cleaning them out and starting over again. It's supposed to be like in the mid-90s this week, so we are actually tomorrow, so September 11th. So yeah, we're in the first week and a half of September. And you can see the weeds growing down there where the snow peas were. Really the biggest thing, and I've got to get out here, I bought some containers. I've got to get these strawberry runners where they're hitting some dirt so they can actually start dropping some roots. And then I go in and redo these buckets, which I basically just completely let go. It was too hot and just too many different things going on. So I like to get some cilantro and kale started, and if we get a couple of these runners going, either take the bigger plant, the mother plant that's in there, and stick a couple of those in here and see how they do. Everything else is just kind of gimping along. Limes and lemons are doing their thing. What I was trying to talk about before I so rudely interrupted last week is, the aphids. So aphids and ants are gone from these plants completely. There is a little bit of aphids still going on the apple. I probably need to get in and spray this one again. Now, some of these are probably dead. But, yeah, so the other sad news is the last of the apples both fell down, either rotted, got knocked off by a bird, the wind. So I didn't even get a chance to taste the darn apples. That's pretty messed up, all that work. It's probably about 20, 25 limes on each of the lime trees, which is really cool. Oh, I was mowing yesterday. No, something's been eating that. Something actually broke it off and they're chewing on it. That's lovely. Or maybe I hit it with the lawnmower, huh? Couple of tomatoes hanging out, but these have been blossom end rotting, which is pretty sad. I didn't get it picked enough. Actually, that one's not terrible. The other exciting news, these 2 fig cuttings that I did actually got baby figs growing, so they're a little bit behind the more mature plant. But these are actually straighter, so that's kind of cool. So those both have figs. Probably need to hit these sweet potatoes. Geez, I need to zoom out a little bit. They're just starting to overhang quite a bit. A little yellowing this week. But still really healthy, pretty crazy looking. Let's see if it was this one. Let's see if I can poke my head in here, if it was the other plant. One of these, maybe it was this one. Hello, Mr. That looks like a hornet. You're not a bee. You're not a pollinator. One of these, I could actually see the top of a sweet potato hanging out. Must have been the first one. It's kind of hard to see some of the stuff, especially when you're running with the camera, just trying to do the other things, and the vines and leaves get pretty crazy depending on when I water them. And I think the hat just bumped the cover on the microphone, so probably making noise. Anyways, so there are sweet potatoes growing. Nothing's blossoming yet. All of these blackberries, where they said to clip them, like this one was going up like about 15, 20, 30 feet. You can see where I cut it there. Let's see, that's about a little over 6 feet, a little above my eye level. I'm 6'3"-ish, but then it started sprouting new sprouts and sprouting new sprouts. Look at that, that's crazy. It goes all the way out to here. So yeah, blackberries are kind of crazy. Here's one, you can see where I cut it, it's brown. Then I got 2 or 3 new shoots off of it. But supposedly you're supposed to cut them, and then especially the ones that were fruiting, and then all the offshoots, they'll create more offshoots, and then you should get more berries next year. So we'll see. But these have thorns. The raspberries do not. Same thing with those. Clip them, then they're supposed to produce new sprouts on them. And there were a couple of berries, actually, late blooming berries. I don't see them right now, of course, when I want to show them, right? So anyways, the fruiting mulberry that has not fruited, I socked it with fertilizer. Need to fertilize again in a week or 2. And you know, that's really it. Kind of boring this week, not a lot going on, but yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching.